Hi guys, this is Patrick Harlan with Jasper Engineering here today to show you how to set up a Siemens P320 pressure transmitter. We're going to set the ranges, we're going to set the application, and then set the visible on-screen units. And today we're going to do level, reading a pressure off of a vessel and displaying a percentage and internally looking at a level. So here we go. Step one, you got to take your P320, which is right here, and you have to access the buttons, which are underneath the metal tag. So just loosen that screw right there and flip back the tag to get access to the buttons. They're just spring-loaded inductive buttons, so they're not actually penetrating the case, but there they are. So as you can see, we're currently set up in level mode. You may not be. You might be in just a pressure read or a differential pressure flow mode, but we'll set that here. So step one, or there's 4 buttons up on top. There's back, up, down, and right. And right is the enter key. So hit enter in order to go into the menu, and there's different modes. You can see on the bottom right of the screen, there's a 0-1, that's mode 1. So you just walk through the different modes to set each configuration setting. So we pressed the right key in order to get into the menu, and now we'll use the down key in order, the third key from the right, down key in order to walk through the menu steps. So the first one's pressure units. Right now we're in inches of water column at 68 degrees. We're going to leave it there. So hit press down, now we're in the lower range. Lower range is your 0 or your 4 milliamp output, your low range. So that's 0 in this case. 20 inches of water column in this case, and we're just going to leave it there. If you wanted to change it, you'd hit the right key, and then you'll see the edit flash, and you hit your up and down keys in order to change that number. And then hit enter when you're done. So we're not going to change mode 3, so we're going to step on down to mode 5, and that's the application. For changing it to a percentage of level, we're going to leave it in level mode. The most common ones are pressure mode, which is just reading a raw pressure, and level mode. Level is going to read a pressure, but then convert that into an inches of liquid above, an inches of liquid that it's measuring. So if your density varies from 1 gram per centimeter cubed, you'll need to use the level mode in order to read that level in inches or percentage. Today we're going to do percentage. So we're already in the level application modes, but we'll change it real quick just to show you. So press right in order to get into the changing of the menu. Hit the down key, and that's square root linear. Hitting up, there's pressure mode, but we're going to go back to level. Hit enter on the right or the right key to hit enter. So now we can go on down to mode 16. The rest of these we're just not going to use right now. Those are all safety limits and temperature settings. So the next one's the level units. You can change that to whatever you want. Meters, feet, inches, centimeters, whatever. Right now we're in inches, and we're going to leave it there, but I'll show you those. Hit right, walk through them, so there's feet, inches, hit the enter key in order to lock it in. So we keep going on down to mode 18. Then that's your lower scaling value. So this, we've already set the pressure range, but now we're going to set the level range. So at 0 inches of water column, we're at 0 inches of distance or level. So that's correct. We're just going to leave that there, go down to the next one. And in this situation, we're reading 20 inches at 20 inches of water column, which was our full scale on our pressure, if you recall. So this is a 1-for-1 ratio setup. So we're measuring water. So it's a 1 SG or 1 gram per cubic centimeter density. So once we've set those, the mode 18 and 19, which is the lower and upper scaling, we're going to march on down to setting 32, mode 32. So just hit your down key until you see a 32 right there. And then we're going to hit enter or the right key. And we're going to go through this thing until we find our output that we want to view. So this is called start view. So we're going to start view at percentage, because we just want to see what our span is in a percentage. So if we're reading 10 inches or 10 inches of water column in this case, our output, our display should be reading 50%. So we hit our right key in order to save that. And then we can either march through the rest of these things just to see what they are, or we hit our back button, which is left, the left key, to go back to the main screen. And since I don't have any pressure on this, I'm reading 0% of range, 0, 0, 0. And that is it. So thanks for watching this little demo. Hopefully it comes in handy for somebody. Thanks a lot.